Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted for us to have a discussion on social media and relationships. Social media is such a huge part of our daily lives, and even though many of us use it as a way to connect with friends and family and for leisure and entertainment, a lot of people work online. So if we are not careful enough, social media can affect our relationship in a negative way if not handled and managed correctly, especially if there are no boundaries and no rules for engagement. So today let's have this discussion on what are some of the rules and boundaries that we can set on social media that can enhance and more so protect our relationship. Guys, hi, my name is Lois Raymond, and if you're new to my channel is all about helping and serving you navigate and blossom through life as a godly wife, woman, and mother. So the first rule that I want us to have a discussion about when it comes to social media and managing our relationships online is keep your relationship private but not hidden. So you should take the opportunity to announce to the world that you are in a committed relationship. So that's just making sure that you're on your profile, that you make sure that you update your status and your information in terms of stating that you're in a relationship or you are engaged or whatever is the status of your relationship. What I like to do, especially like on Instagram, I just don't want those that follow me to know that I'm in a relationship, but as well that I have a family, I have kids and all that jazz, so that when people view your profile, they know exactly where you stand. So I encourage you to post your family and your husband and your kids online so that people will be aware that you are in a happy relationship, and just to remind them that, hey, this person is taken and this person is in a solid relationship. And also it's a great way to proclaim your love to your spouse, to the world. Now, I know that there are a lot of people online that fake their happiness in their relationships. Like they genuinely aren't happy. They're like cats and dogs home, but for social media, they fake this type of relationship that is not authentic. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you are genuinely happy in your relationship, if in that moment, you are happy and in love with your spouse, post them, share it online. Proclaim your love not only to the world, but letting your spouse know that, hey, I love you and I'm not ashamed to share you, to share pictures of you. I'm not ashamed to proclaim my love to you. But there still should be a level of privacy. So as the first point mentioned, to keep your relationship private but not hidden, there is a difference. There is a difference between something being private and something being hidden. Private simply means that there are boundaries to the information that I share online, whereas hidden means that there is some level of secrecy or something that you're hiding that you don't want to share with the world, which is type of a red flag for me, or trying to deny publicly that you're in a relationship. Secondly is don't air your dirty laundry online. I have seen this time and time again on social media where a person, whether they are frustrated or they're annoyed at their spouse or someone, they would use social media as a platform to throw words for someone. Or couples will be fighting in the comment section as cats and dogs. Like things that are home that you are angry or upset about or you don't like, posting it on social media to let the whole world know that you're frustrated or you're angry. We welcome the world into our private affairs, the most intimate parts of our relationships. Please, people, not every issue, not every thought that comes to your head or in your heart, you have to post online. Because when you post it, it is there forever. Now, the thing about doing this, the thing about couples or people in general that just post things online that ought not to be posted, or for the wrong reasons, or to throw words for someone. When you do these things, you open a door for misjudgment or to be judged. You open a door to be attacked, to be scrutinized, and for people to have unwanted opinion. You might post something and someone could misjudge you, not knowing the whole backstory or not having all the information. But that one statement you post, so that one thing that you post about your husband, you can be so judged. And so many times you see it on social media where someone, a wife, a husband, they are angry, they are frustrated, they jokingly, for whatever, post something online and they get attacked, and then they would say, well, people are judging me. And they may be wrong in their judgment, but because you post and a lot of people online don't know the whole story, you open yourself up to unwanted opinions. Number 3, defriend anyone who crosses the boundaries. There are all types of people on social media. And even though you may be happily married with kids, there are people that, even though they know this about you, will still try to flirt with you, still send suggestive messages or sexual inappropriate messages and comments. These type of people, you need to nip it in the bud immediately. And it's interesting because sometimes as ladies, even though they're in a happy relationship, because they enjoy and they feed off of the attention that they are getting from this guy or this stranger online, knowing very well that their partner will feel some type of way, their partner will feel threatened or bothered by it, they still will post certain pictures, certain sexual pictures or certain things just to get the attention, just to get men's attention, just for someone to say, oh, you're so sexy, or even though they're in a relationship and they love that and they feed off of it. For some people on social media, especially when they cross the line and they have absolutely no respect for you and no respect for your relationship, sometimes you can give them a warning and let them, and hopefully they stop. But if they don't, please block and delete. Be transparent with your spouse. Be open about the friendships and conversations that you are having online. If someone is constantly messaging you of the opposite sex or even of the same sex, or you met your ex online and you are having dialogue with him, these are things that your spouse needs to be aware of. Even though social media is a great platform that we use, there are a lot of opportunities and open doors for temptations, and you do not want to fall snare to it. So just to guard and protect yourself, just be wise and be careful. And to add to just being transparent, I believe if you're in a relationship with someone, you should have access to all their passwords and all their account information. You may trust one another, just knowing that, hey, at any time you can have my password, you have access to my accounts. Even though I trust you, just to make sure and let my spouse know that there is nothing hidden, there's nothing there for you to be worried about, or nothing online in my messages, in my inbox, that could jeopardize my relationship with you. Limit your screen time. You ought to know when to switch off. Social media can become such a dangerous thing that if you're not careful, you can become obsessed and addicted to it. And if you're not careful, you can start to neglect the relationships that are more important, the relationships that are around you, the people that are physically in your presence, the people that are physically in your space, like friends and family. So you can have some rules, like first thing in the morning before I pick up my phone to see who messaged me. Before I have any interaction with those online, I'm going to make sure that I speak to my spouse, that I speak with my loved ones, that I speak with my children first, and I have engaging conversations with them before I go on social media. Another rule could be there are family or phone free zones. So while we are having dinner in the bedroom before we go to bed, we are not going to be on our phones. And lastly is, don't compare yourselves with the relationship you see online. So I'm not denying the fact that there are a lot of people online that are in genuine relationships and they really are happy. And what you see is truly a reflection of who they are offline. Even though they post the good stuff, it does not mean that bad things aren't happening in their private life. Shift your focus from the grass is greener on the other side mentality, and do not get caught in the web of comparing your relationship to what you see online. Stop coveting what others portray online, because with every blessing comes persecution, and every mountain have a valley. So you guys, I hope that these tips or rules really help you in navigating your online and offline relationships. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.